I'm going to be showing you my top 10 products from the drugstore or high street, whatever you like to call it, and 2 of which are makeup brushes and the rest are makeup, I guess. I have pretty sensitive skin, and I find that the products I am going to mention are products that work well for me. They might not work for everyone, but I really like them. I've been using them for a while and I've never gotten like a rash or allergies of that sort. So I'm just gonna start with the brushes because they're the least, obviously, like I said. I find that e.l.f. and Real Techniques brushes are really good high street ones. So this e.l.f. one is a complexion brush, and I use this to apply my face powder, blush, and bronzer. It's a great all-around brush, to be honest. I've had this for I think nearly 2 years already. It hasn't shed yet, which is great because most makeup brushes shed after a year and a half, I think. But this is great. It's super soft, picks up product really well, and yeah, it doesn't shed. The other brush I'm going to mention is by Real Techniques, and this is the Expert Face Brush. Much like the e.l.f. one I just mentioned, this doesn't shed at all. It's super soft and picks up the product really well. You can use this to blend in your foundation or your concealer. I don't wear foundation at all, so I just use this to blend in my concealer. This brush in particular helps create that medium coverage, if that makes sense. So I just blended my concealer, especially in this area, because I find that the circular shape is helpful. That. Now, moving on to makeup, I've got 3 face products to show you. The first one is from Rimmel, and it is the Stay Matte Powder in 001 Transparent, and I decided to get this one because it doesn't alter the shade of my concealer. This product is wonderful, to be honest. It keeps your face looking matte all day, and you don't necessarily have to touch up unless you've got super oily skin, which I don't have. But it's great, it's really cheap, and lasts pretty long. This is the Rimmel Wake Me Up, and I've got the shade Ivory because I'm pretty fair skin. I look kind of yellow toned right now, but it's because of my lighting. But I really like this concealer because it helps achieve that brightening and awakening effect. So I use this to conceal my under eye circles, and there are times when I use it to conceal any blemishes or redness. And then I've got the Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer, and this one is in the shade Fair 1. I use this on blemishes and redness. For the eyes, I've got one palette to show you, and this is the Smoky Eyeshadows palette by H&M. It comes with 5 pretty colors, and I honestly never thought that I'd like makeup products from H&M, but I picked this up back when I was in the States, like about 10 months ago, I'd say. And the eyeshadows in this palette are super pigmented. I love the colors, they're super pretty, and you can build them up if you would like. This palette costs around $5, I think, which is pretty good considering the fact that it's by a really well-known brand, and there's a lot of product in each compartment, I guess. If you're looking for a good eyeshadow palette that is sort of similar to the Naked palettes, I suggest you go to H&M and pick yourself a palette. I'm gonna start with lip treatments. This one is Smith's Rosebud Salve, and it's considered to be an all-around product. You don't necessarily have to use it on your lips. You can use it to relieve chapped skin, diaper rashes, blemishes, detergent burns, rough cuticles, and often rough hands, which is great. It has this rose scent which is quite strong, but it fades after a while. I just dipped my hand in the pot by accident, so I'm going to apply this on my hand because it's quite dry. It's a good lip treatment as well. I find that whenever I use this, my lips become a lot softer and the fine lines start to disappear. If you're looking for a more intense lip treatment that really relieves chapped lips and gets rid of all the dryness and flakiness, I suggest you go to the Body Shop and pick up the Aloe Lip Care. I heard of this from Estee or Essie Button on YouTube, and she's mentioned this product quite a few times in her videos. Upon trying this, I knew I had to get it. It's quite gooey and sticky in consistency, but it does help relieve chapped lips. I noticed that my lips became a lot softer and that the fine lines started to disappear after I applied it. You don't need a lot, you just need a pea-sized amount for your top and bottom lips, so you should pick this up if you'd like. Now as for lip color, I've got a lip gloss and a lipstick to show you. I'm going to start with the lipstick. This is by Rimmel London. I honestly love Rimmel. The products are top quality and they're very inexpensive. I picked up a lip gloss in 128 Starry Eyed, which is a berry toned wine color, I'd say. I've been into dark lipsticks and lip glosses recently. I love a good red, a good orange red, and oftentimes I become quite daring and go for a deep berry or wine color. I tested this at the store and it's very pigmented, it lasts long, and when it does start to fade, it turns into this really pretty stain which looks so nice. Now last but not least for this video, I've got this product to show, and the Tanya Burr lip gloss. I am so happy that I have this, honestly. I got 6 of them because they were on a 3 for 2 deal. And this one's in Picnic in the Park. It's a corally pink color. I honestly love Tanya Burr's lip glosses. They're super pigmented, they're opaque, and they have this really nice strawberry scent which reminds me of my favorite children's medicine.